Welcome to Tech Talk, the podcast where we explore fascinating questions in computer science and engineering. I'm your host, Priya, and today we're joined by our resident hardware expert, Jamal. Our topic, can computer chips be air-conditioned?
Thanks for having me, Priya. This is a great question that touches on some key challenges in modern computing.
Let's start with the basics. Jamal, why do computer chips generate heat in the first place?
Well, it all comes down to the laws of physics. When electrical current flows through the transistors and other components on a chip, some of that energy is converted to heat due to electrical resistance. As we pack more transistors onto chips and run them at higher clock speeds, we generate more heat in a smaller area.
That makes sense. And I imagine this heat can cause problems if it's not managed properly.
Absolutely. Excessive heat can lead to reduced performance as chips throttle their speed to avoid damage. In extreme cases, it can even cause permanent hardware failure. That's why cooling is so crucial in computer design.
So, to address our main question, can we use air conditioning like what we use in buildings to cool computer chips?
Well, not exactly in the same way. Traditional air conditioning works by cooling and dehumidifying air in a large space. Computer chips require more targeted cooling. However, the principle of using cool air to remove heat is definitely applied in computer cooling.
Interesting. Can you elaborate on how air is used to cool computer components?
Sure, most computers use a combination of passive and active air cooling. Passive cooling involves heat sinks, metal structures with a large surface area that conduct heat away from the chip. Active cooling typically involves fans that blow air across these heat sinks to carry the heat away.
I see. So it's more about moving air around inside the computer case rather than cooling the air itself.
Exactly. It's all about heat transfer. The goal is to move the heat from the chip to the air and then move that heated air out of the case. Some high-performance systems even use liquid cooling, where a coolant circulates through pipes to carry heat away from components more efficiently than air can.
That's fascinating. Are there any cutting-edge cooling technologies being developed for computer chips?
Absolutely. Researchers are exploring several innovative approaches. One is two-phase cooling, where a liquid is allowed to boil on the chip surface, carrying away heat very efficiently as it changes to vapor. Another is using tiny channels etched directly into the chip for liquid cooling. There's even research into using tiny Peltier coolers, solid-state devices that can create a temperature differential, integrated directly into the chip.
Wow, it sounds like cooling technology is a really active area of research. Why is it so important?
It's critical because cooling is becoming a major limiting factor in computer performance. As we try to pack more processing power into smaller devices, heat management becomes increasingly challenging. Efficient cooling allows us to push the boundaries of what's possible in computing.
That makes a lot of sense. So while we can't exactly air condition a chip in the traditional sense, there are many sophisticated cooling techniques being used and developed.
That's right. And it's not just about performance. Efficient cooling is also crucial for energy efficiency and sustainability in computing. As our reliance on technology grows, so does the importance of managing the heat it generates.
Fascinating stuff, Jamal. Thanks for sharing your expertise with us today. To our listeners, we hope this discussion has given you a new appreciation for the complex world of computer cooling. Join us next time on Tech Talk, where we'll be exploring another intriguing question in the world of technology. Until then, stay cool.
Thanks, Priya. It's been a pleasure. And remember, listeners, whether it's your laptop or your brain, keeping things cool is key to peak performance.